Every morning, like clockwork, a scruffy street dog would sit at the entrance of City General Hospital. Rain or shine, freezing cold or blazing sun, he was there. Some staff thought he was just another stray looking for scraps, but those who watched closely knew he wasn't begging, he was waiting for someone. Nurses named him Shadow because he appeared like a ghost every dawn and disappeared into the night. Days turned into weeks, and still he came, faithfully sitting by the glass doors, eyes fixed on the faces that came and went. One nurse, Maria, started leaving out water and food. One day she sat beside him and whispered, "Who are you waiting for, boy?" The dog didn't move, just stared ahead. Curiosity grew. Security checked cameras, trying to trace his story. That's when they discovered something that silenced everyone. 3 months earlier, an elderly man named Mr. Alberto had collapsed in the streets and was rushed to the hospital. Shadow had followed the ambulance that day, sprinting behind it for miles. He had waited outside every day since, never leaving the spot, not even once. But Mr. Alberto had died that same night. No family, no one to mourn him, except this dog, his only companion. Shadow had waited 3 long months for a man who would never come back. People began to bring him treats, pet him. Some even sat and cried with him. He became a symbol of loyalty, a reminder that love needs no words. Local news picked up the story. Soon, strangers visited the hospital just to meet the dog who waited. One rainy morning, he wasn't there. Maria rushed outside, heart pounding. She found him lying under a bench, weak and trembling. His health had declined. The hospital, moved by his love, decided to act. They cleared a small space near the entrance, built a shelter, and officially made Shadow a part of the hospital family. Doctors, nurses, and patients alike visited him daily. They say he brought healing to many just by being there. One child battling cancer smiled for the first time in weeks after petting him. A man recovering from surgery shared how sitting near Shadow gave him the strength to push through the pain. Shadow, the street dog who once had no name, now had a home, a purpose, and more love than he could have imagined. And maybe, just maybe, in his quiet way, he knew that his wait had not been in vain, because through his silent vigil, he taught an entire hospital what true loyalty, grief, and healing looked like. If this story touched your heart, take a second to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to True Vibe Stories for more real stories that move the soul. What part of Shadow's story moved you the most? Was it his wait, his loyalty, or how he found a new purpose? Tell us in the comments, we'd love to hear from you.